Wow. That's crazy.
So this is a ship tracking website. Anyone can go to ship tracker, whatever it's called, and you can click on any of these dots and see where the ships are. But we noticed something weird, Eddie. There were some ships way inside of where the ice is supposed to be. Okay, 730 miles from the closest port. Okay, that's huge, right? And at that distance on Google Earth, it says it's 1.9 miles higher than the Earth, right? So higher than the water. So 1.9 miles higher. So that can't be a canal. Well, what's going on? How did that ship get in there? Then we zoom out a little bit. We found another ship 905 miles in from the closest port. An active ship. That's 2.37 miles high. It's almost in the center of Antarctica. Okay? According to the globe. So what the heck is going on there? So we clicked on one of those ships, and it had very little information. It said it was 580 meters long. That's a gigantic ship, right? And it didn't tell it where it was going. It didn't have any information other than it was registered in the nation of Kiribati. Where's Kiribati? So we look it up. It's out here in the middle of the ocean, the middle of the Indian Ocean. I have a pin on it. It's a sandbar, Eddie. Okay, it's a little bigger than a sandbar, but China gave them $10 billion recently, and America's given them equal amounts of money not that long ago. They say it's a very important trade route. I found a whole bunch of articles. Other countries are like, yes, Kiribati, very important trade route. Why do they need to stop here? What's going on here? Doing a little investigation on Kiribati, one of my listeners said, look what I found. The Captain Cook Hotel. Bed and breakfast or whatever. Maybe someone just fascinated with Captain Cook. Captain Cook's the guy that said he tried to circumnavigate Antarctica, and it went 68,000 miles. It took him 3.5 years. Maybe that's just a coincidence, okay? We looked at the ships that were landing in Kiribati currently, and guess what? They had very little information too. Their destinations were either unlisted, which is weird, or Christmas Island. Why are all of these 15 or so ships unlisted or Christmas Island? Strike two. Okay?
Where's Christmas Island?
I have no idea. Okay, Christmas, it's all satanic thing. You know, maybe they're bringing children somewhere. Maybe they're smuggling children. Who knows? I don't know. What do I think that's going on? Here's what I think is going on. I think Kiribati is a very important trade route, but it's going out here. Now, on a globe, that would show this boat in the middle of Antarctica, but maybe it's going out here to these other continents, and they're trading technology, computer chips. We want the right to explore. And here's the thing. There could be dozens of these trade routes. How would you ever know? Because you never heard about Kiribati to this very moment.